So what do you think to this? An MS person who's, bearing in mind my mobility is pretty crap, can't walk very far, have to use a wheelchair, I have to help people to help me down to get on my seat. Do you think camping, stealth camping, would be the thing for me? Let's find out. Yeah, your ears are right. I'm thinking about doing stealth camping. Now, for about 2 years now, I've watched Chris from the Blot Outdoor Show. He doesn't live too far away from me. He lives up here in the northeast. He's in Sunderland. Ooh, I'm only joking. I'm a Newcastle fan. But it's all good banner. It's all banner. But he's inspired me, and I love what Chris does. I love the way Chris goes on. He's a lovely bloke. And I thought, do you know what it is? I got diagnosed 2 years ago with MS. Now, since 2020, 2020, sorry, I've struggled to walk, and I owned my own business. I had a shop, and as my walking became really bad, it got to the point where I was having to rely on people to run my shops for me. So really, it was costing me money to have people in there, and I've had to just give it up. Now, in the midst of all this, me and my wife were special guardians for our granddaughter as well. Even if it just gives me a little bit of pocket money for now, I don't know how it works. You know what I mean? I'm probably going to be shite at making videos, but who knows? We'll have to find out. So I want to go through some of what Chris has done and look through some of the stuff that he's done. I'm going to look at some of the stealth. I'm not going to do any of the wild camping. I'm literally just going to do stealth camping. My wife says I'm mad. She says, how are you going to do it? I says, I don't know. I says, we'll find out. We'll just have to find out how it'll go. I'll get my sons to help. So, me and my sons will go out stealthy camping. They're old enough to drink anyway, by the way. So we can have a drink while we're out. Oh, I don't care, I'll have a drink. And we'll review something. We'll not do the old wasky that our Chris does. We'll do something. We'll find something else we can do. See what we can review. Has anyone got any suggestions? So I need suggestions on what type of camping stuff to get, man. So any suggestions? This is where you come in to it. I want a tent for about 3 to 4 people. If it was a 4-man tent, I reckon, right? Sleeping bags, foil mats, things like that, cooking stoves, you name it, we'll probably need it, right? So if you can help me, give me some advice on what type of things you think I should be getting, would be absolutely perfect. So I need your help with that. I have got a sense of humour, mind. It is warped. I'm up for a laugh. Do you know what I mean? I am a bit apprehensive. How's this going to go? Do you know what I mean? So I said to my son earlier, I says, I'm going to go and pick my other son up from school. So I thought, this is my first attempt at doing a video. I don't know why it's weird, because I'm usually doing TikToks. If you've never seen me on TikTok, by the way, go and have a look. It's Ash Arnold 791 on TikTok. My recent videos just had 1.3 million views, and I was really impressed. And that's a but, I don't get any revenue from it. And the reason being because it's not a minute long. I think it was about 15 seconds long, but it's had 1.3 million, and I've literally missed out on revenue on it because of that. So, but never mind. It is what it is. Yeah. So, any advice? If any of you guys could give us some advice on camping equipment and things like that, we are going to look at some of the places that Chris has done stealthy, and we're going to try and recreate what Chris has done, just because it's inspiration. He's inspired us. He's inspired me. I'm one of his fans. So I'm going to go and try an MS lad who's shite at walking, and he's going to camp. I'm mad. But the thing is, the reason why I'm doing all these things, right, is because just because I've got MS, I don't need a a port or feel sorry for me. But I don't need to feel sorry for me party. Do you know what I mean? I want others to be inspired. People that have got MS, people that got other disabilities, people, anyone. It doesn't matter whether you've got disabilities or not. If I inspire someone, anyone, just like what Chris has done for me, to go and do what I'm doing, go and do it. Get you out the house, doesn't it? Rather than sitting in the house, feeling miserable. Sorry to swear. Fuck it. It's what I said when I found out I had MS. I said to my specialist, I says, do you know what? I says, pardon my French, but fuck it. It is what it is, isn't it? Because it doesn't matter how I feel about it, nothing's going to change the fact that I've got it. But I get like an infusion every 6 months, which I have to go into hospital for, and it's you're in there for 8 hours on the ward having this infusion. This infusion basically just helps stop the rate of the MS going on. It slows it right down. It's progressive MS I've got. So yeah, so that's that. But I half the time I don't know what I'm saying. Like I say, this is my first video, so don't forget to like and subscribe. It's weird saying that. Listen, if you could like and subscribe, it doesn't cost nothing to subscribe, and just support me that way. Leave a comment and like the the post. Share it out as well. People, I'm on currently, as it stands, I've got 11 subscribers, which is mint. Don't forget you can follow me on obviously the TikTok as well, so I'm on there. But I'll certainly make it as funny and happy as possible. And if you do get a little bit of inspiration, I've done my job, man. Do you know what I mean? So come and join me on this journey. Who knows? We'll do an update next week to see how we're getting on finding gear. I'll speak to you next week.